It's me. Happy Friday. Back to the thing. Okay. Hi. So welcome in. Drew, you got first. And then you twerked about it. Always a great time. Dragon, you got a red wolf for your paw 5. Welcome on in. Andrew, you got Luna. You got Luna, baby. Okay, so today we're going to be doing the other version of Caitlin's shell. So she did one with a floor plan, one without a floor plan. This one is the without a floor plan one. And I've already placed it down because it took me a while to brainstorm what I actually want to do with it. I probably sat here for like 30 minutes just staring at it. So I do have to evict these people. The pottery couple. So let me do that first. But I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Go away. Be evicted. Perfect. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. I hope you've had a wonderful week. I haven't seen you since Tuesday, so. Okay. So, the actual shell is this one. Thank you for the bits, Drew. So the actual shell is this building. And I've added this building. So what we're going to be doing is twin sisters have a business. You didn't hear it? I did. They're on. Yeah, they're on. So I don't know why you wouldn't have. Okay, go. Did you hear that one? You know, I hear all of them, so I don't know what's going on with that. Let me check it. Says everything's okay, have fun. Today's bet 75. Like, okay, but you're not playing things correctly. Yeah, like it shows what you just did. Why is it? Save. Chat notification. Alert sound enabled. Chat bar go away. I have no idea why it's not. That's set up. Interactive alerts, they are there. Comes on Tuesday? That's really fast. Everything is okay. Have fun. Okay. Yeah, it says it's all linked. I don't know what's happening. Oh, it's like a brand new just released computer. I thought it was just new in general. I didn't know it was also like a new model. Can you hear that? Can you hear that? Because it's all linked. Dragon's probably lurking and still working or dealing with dinner, so she's probably not listening in general. Did you hear that? I have no idea. And obviously you're not muted because you hear me. Like, the only thing I can think to do is reset the browser source, but I mean, the link and everything's still the same. I tried that. Let's see if it does anything, but... Did you hear that? Yeah, I have no idea why you're not hearing it. Hi, welcome on in. Hope you're having a good Friday. We're trying to fix sound bits. Sound bit things. Dang, Drew. 93%? You are a high train conductor in here. Because you're such a generous bean. Okay, I have it all linked. What is it? I have no idea why the sound alerts aren't working. My best guess is it might have something to do with the actual sound alerts source. That's like... No, it plays on OBS correctly and it plays in my ears. Because, like, it's connected to OBS. I just saw it work. That's so weird. Yeah, so maybe it's just a Twitch and sound alerts thing. Anyway, back to what I was talking about. So the actual shell is this shape on the left, this one. And so then I built the one on the right. And what we're going to be doing is making two like twin townhomes, basically for like twin sisters. The one on the left is going to be all pink with a candy store on the bottom, and the one on the right is going to be all green with a garden shop. That's and like flower arranging shop. And the upstairs are going to be studio apartments. That's my plan, my goal for these houses, for these shapes. My business and a home plot together with the new businesses and hobbies expansion pack. You can live on your business lots. Sean, you want that pack, but I can't afford it? Yes, I was gifted it by lovely friends. Yes, that is how you get them on the same lot. No idea. Whatever I come up with. That's the house style. Whatever I come up with. I don't typically build in like set styles. I'm not very good at doing that, so. I tend to just go off vibes, not off styles. So. I don't know, cutesy townhome. That's the style. Whatever style you consider that to be. Okay. See, like that. I don't know. That's roof. That's a roof. That works as a roof. What are the roofs here? This. That's very green. We don't need that. I feel like they're more shingly. You know, I could go like very into the pink and the green. Could really embrace it. Actually, this my game sound is very low. The new these. It's like the new whatchamacallits. So they don't match the roof. I like the idea of dormers. I have to change the roof texture. Okay. Is that yellow? I don't want yellow. The black is fine. I feel like black makes a lot more sense. Okay. And I want to use the beast. Do they not come in tall? Are they not considered tall? No, they are. Okay. I wanted like these. No, different pink. It's a different shade of pink. Okay. That's short. It's the wrong shade of pink. Because of course it is. You just have to embrace that. See, why isn't that one coming pink? Why is it only the tiny stripes? I mean, I can live with it. Just why? Back to windows. Actually, you should put a bathroom somewhere. Maybe over here. I don't know. Unsure. Smithsonian bathroom, they're fine. And businesses and hobbies, they definitely do. They all love to show up to properties needing to pee their pants, so. It's really just like a trend here. It's a different shade of green. I guess we'll keep that white. I wish they didn't do that. Yeah, they haven't fixed that bug yet, so. So we'll do 2 little bathrooms here. And in this one, we have a woohoo closet for the fun of having a woohoo closet. Could have a hallway, maybe. Bathrooms. And bathroom. Back to pink windows, please. Not the doors. I want a window. Just some like casual bathroom windows. Casual bathroom windows. I should probably pick like the color of this building. Haven't done that. Hadn't even thought of that outside of pink. So see, that is lovely. Can't use it though. Oh, I feel like this wallpaper has to go somewhere upstairs. That's too fun not to use. Yes, I know that's very pink. We're going to add more windows. We need a big picture window here. Of course we do. How do I want the... I don't know what I want the floor plan to be in this house, or this little apartment. Right now we'll just throw down some other windows. See, I like this color. Doesn't match that one though. Why must they all be different greens? Who decided that? Like, who made this design? This one's matched, but they do not match the vibe that I'm going for. Of course they don't. Why would they? Those also don't match. Those do, okay. They're a lot, but it's fine. They match. That's what I care about right now. See, that would be lovely, but it doesn't, like I said, doesn't match, doesn't go. Of course this doesn't come in pink. I mean, it comes in tan, and the tan doesn't look too far off from the vibe. Outside. God, there's so many options. What about so bright. Okay. Just like slightly minty. Oh, whoops, no, that should be pink. Pink, 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 pink. Okay. Roof trim. Pink, pink, pink. Pink. Ugh, why is the mint not like, why is it not minty? The mint is not giving. Cute. Cute! Okay. Small progress. These. Not these, these. These don't come in pink, do they? This is the pink. I mean, sure. Like, of course it won't go on. Okay. Okay. We need, what is like outdoor tile, like, you know, tile, like stone? Oh, this. I also believe I need stairs on these, so. Let me just do that real quick. Stairs there. No. Stairs there. Okay. So what if I do those? Sure. The cars are very loud today, so I apologize if you hear them. I don't really have any control over it. Or I could do these. Those are nice. That's lovely. Then want these. The fence I want to use doesn't come in pink. It does come in gold though. cute. Okay. No. So I want outdoor seating over here. Or do I match that fencing? Oh no, it's starting to feel like a lot of this fence. I think it's fine though. I just didn't want it to be too much. I say as I make the entire place like the same color. I mean, I don't want it to be too much. The entire place is one color. No, that makes more sense. I need some Nikki mailboxes. I don't think any mailbox. Yeah, the wall ones don't come in pink. Of course they don't. Okay, so I think I actually. Yeah, that makes more sense. And this one. Not what I wanted. Just control F. Yeah, I was like, is that how I do the tiny? No, I'll just end up doing a whole square anyway. That's fine. Well, look how it looks. I'll cover it with landscaping at some point. No, the businesses are the first floors. This is a candy shop. This is a flower arranging studio. They're two different businesses and two different homes. The upstairs are then studio apartments. Second ask, give me a second. Okay, Erica. I was thinking like a They need a full-size bathroom. You go like there. You could like a wrap-around small kitchen here. Bed in front of this giant picturesque window with like a small living room. Something like that. Hi, Erica. Welcome on in. Happy Friday. See, she's messed up too. Maybe I should just mute them because they're kind of scaring me now. Shh. I muted her because that was scary. But thank you, Drew, for gifting a subby to Erica, you sweetie bean. Bye-bye, ads. Bye-bye. Do the bathroom like in that nook. Drew's gifted 69 subs. Let's go. Let's go. I shall gift no more. Aw, dang. 69. 69. Let's do not the one that has it in the middle. That one. We're doing a pink kitchen. Can you tell I'm back in my pink era? Originally, I was going to do a big build today, or start a new big build, but I really didn't have it in me, I'll be honest. And I knew I still had this to do, so. This is what we're working on. Let's try my little CC mod stream tonight. Oh, do you have a mod that you're starting with? Are you overwhelmed? It's not specifically a Wicked theme. So it's, in my head, it's like twin sisters. Almost like, if you've ever done the Not So Berry gen, there's Pink gen, it has, at least mine was twins. I don't know if it necessarily has to be. But like in my head, it's like two twin sisters. And like they're glued at the hip, they're best friends, but they have very different aesthetics. So she's like sweetie pie, candy pop, gumdrop, sugar, patterns, extra. And she's like plant sim, pastels, greenery everywhere. And so she's running a flower shop and we'll have a garden in the back. And she's going to run a candy shop with outdoor seating. But they bought these two townhomes together because they love each other and they like to be near each other, even though they may not want to be in the same style. I want to mod CC to make my cast look cute. That's fair. I'll tell you right now, when you think you've downloaded a lot of CC, keep going. Because you'll think like, oh, I just downloaded so much. And then you'll get into the game and you'll have like 6 new things. Like, if you think it's enough, it's not. Keep going. That's my best advice on cast and like CC sub is if you think you've gotten too much, keep going. I promise you it's not too much. Like, never too much CC. I mean, your computer may disagree, but it really is like, you just have to like keep going. My computer's a broke bitch. Your computer's like me. Put that one there. We have a pink oven. That's a lovely shade of not pink. It says it's pink and it's not. How do I know something is a mod or CC? So CC is custom content. Mod is a gameplay feature. So that's how you'll know. Because mods actually modify the game and change the game. CC is custom content. So it's like furniture, cast items, stuff like that. Not the pink. these. As much storage as I can get in this tiny kitchen that I made. I hate how it does that. Like, why can't it be a small piece? Like, the bottom part is so small. Why can't the ends on... Yes, you go under... So I can show you. You go under... Like in here, you'll go under your documents, electronic arts, Sims 4, mods, and then I have all of mine organized by like what they are, because I have so much, and if I ever need to go in and like add something or fix something, I'll know where it is. But they all get dropped in here, and then you can put it one folder deep, so you can like do the organization like this. So there is something I need you to send me again. I don't know if there was something new you want to send me. Organized, but it sounds like a good idea. Oh, trust me, it is. The next thing you know, because when you're in here, oops, I just opened that like 4 times. So when you're in like, let's say like go to kitchen, each cabinet and like style will have different names and different things. And like, it's not just gonna say like cabinet or like cabinet 1, cabinet 2. It'll have like the creator, the style or pack that they put it in for themselves, and then like all the details. So in my head, it's because otherwise it's just gonna be all of these. Like, if it'll be like a bunch of just like this floating around everywhere if you don't organize it. Yeah, organize it as you go. I also highly recommend having Sims 4 Mod Manager if you want to go down the CC thing. This is free. And it will show you all of your CC. So if something's broken or you don't want it anymore, you can go into individual things and delete them. And it'll actually give you the image of what all those random names and codes are. So, highly recommend that. Very helpful. It has saved my sanity a few times. Not like I have a lot of that left, but it has definitely saved me some sanity. Yeah, and if there's anything specific that you like want a mod for, just ask Drew. She somehow has like a stored brain space of every piece of item in The Sims 4 that exists, both mods and not mods. Don't know how, but that's what her brain does. She has like a whole section in there that's just custom content and Sims 4 stuff. It's very handy. Highly recommend as a trait and a friend. It's sad but true. Just like books I library. Yeah, you can just like do a decimal system her brain. She'll find something for you. If you download from CurseForge through that app, they'll automatically be uploaded once uploaded online. Yes. Yes, MCC is through Jetterpool and UI Cheats is through... Like you go into your... It's on Patreon, but it's free. And it's by Urbasu. So, and every time it updates, like the first update or the most recent update will be at the top. So you know if you're up to date or not. This one isn't scary. This one's the one that you can like click on your Sims needs and it fills them for you, or like you can set them to levels. You can like change times and like relationship values and stuff like that. This isn't like Tool or anything like crazy. It's very simple. And yeah, Patreon's trustworthy. Tumblr's pretty trustworthy, depending on where the links might take you. Exactly. It basically overrides testing cheats, and then you also don't have to like type in an alphabet worthy code of like set relationship stats, da, 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 da. You can just like click on your sim, right click on them, and then set like romance and friendship levels, which is really nice. But yeah, it's UI Cheats is probably my favorite one. MCC's on CurseForge now? I don't use CurseForge, so I don't keep track of what's on there. None of my sim stuff is on it. Not MCC Woohoo, though. Interesting. I don't have MCC Woohoo. If I was to have any sort of Woohoo thing installed, I would probably just do the vanilla version of Wicked Whims. I feel like I like that better. Yeah, Wonderful Whims adds a lot of cute stuff. That I would say is a bit more advanced of a mod, just because there's things that you have to like set and understand. But UI Cheats and MCC are pretty user-friendly for starters. I still need to teach Ashley, or like walk Ashley through downloading MCC, because she drives herself mad doing like the testing cheats true stuff. Try Wicked Whims just because I like the pop-ups. Which pop-ups? I remember the first time I downloaded Wicked Whims. Like, obviously I knew what it was. I didn't download it like blindly and stupidly. But it'll randomly tell you like so and so and so and so are woohooing if they're on the same lot, and I'm like, where? Like, who? What? Rosebud so much all the time. Oh yeah, with UI Cheats you can just right click your money down here and like type in an amount, and there you have it. Or you can, isn't the cheat like money set? Like you could, obviously it won't work now, but I think you just do money and then you could do like, and it would add it. Sit down while she plays The Sims and walk her through it. Yeah, I told Ashley like to just let me know a day after work, and I'll help walk her through it. Cause like overall I'm not stupid with The Sims, I like to think. I have my moments. And I may not be the best roofer, but I'm not stupid when it comes to like most of the stuff. Like I do know what I'm doing. Sort of, most times. So why does that snap bit and this one doesn't? Because I put them too high. Yeah, that's better. Oh, I don't think I've ever realized that there's custom gameplay pop-ups in it. I haven't played with it in a long time though, so in defense. Overwhelming for new players, even me, it's sometimes, yeah. And if you put too many in, your game can struggle. Like, that's not uncommon. But, like, if your computer is able to play The Sims, let's say on like ultra graphics without CCR mods added, then you'll definitely be able to still play the game with them added. Maybe just not at your same setting level, but... Four, but mainly mods, so I'll see how it goes. It's very exciting. Also, make sure that you enable them in the game. Otherwise, they will not show up. Yeah, like on your main page, you can go to... If I can find settings. Game options, that's what it's called. And then gameplay. Is it gameplay? Oh no, it's other. And you enable custom content and script and mods and script mods allowed. Yeah, as long as these are enabled, then you'll get, every time you open the game, you'll get a pop-up listing like all your mods in CC. But also every time there's an update for the game, you have to re-enable these and most likely update the actual mods themselves. So that's super fun. It can be a pain to keep up with them, but they are worth it. They're fun. Hi, Sam. This light too much? I don't think so. How are you doing today? Okay, what do obviously I think I want a shower, not a... We need cuter single tile showers. I fear I rely on that one too much. That's ugly. Out of curiosity, we do have pink toilets. I could give them a pink toilet. I usually don't go that far into it, but... Oh my god, it's working! I know, right? Really exciting. Very exciting when you're, you first get your mods in CC to work. But then you end up down a rabbit hole, so... So have fun with that. Because you are now never going back. I fear. I fear for you, you will never be going back. No, that's ugly. Oh, also, why is that open? Embrace the rabbit hole. Yeah. Next thing you know, you'll be playing Sims for like 4 hours, and all it is CC shopping. And then people are like, oh, like, what were you doing in The Sims? And it's like, oh, I never actually opened to the game. And everyone's like, what? And I was like, I didn't actually open the game. Another great source for CC is this wonderful site called The Sims Resource. There's a lot of ads if you don't pay for a membership. The membership, I think, is like less than $5 a month. But you can do everything. Like, say you want toddler dresses. Like, you search it and like pages and pages. Pages and pages. And if you click one, you just download it. Yeah, there's a lot of ads on this page. But I think, like, how much is it? Free for 7 days and then $2 a month. And you can cancel it at any time. So, like, You could do your 7-day free trial, see if you like it, and then go from there. Anything Sims File Share right now? Yes. Anything that's linked to Sims File Share, don't download right now. They've been corrupted. They're working on fixing it, but they've been corrupted. No, I don't want to light up Mirrored Heart. Would not that. And going through their Curse Forge for now. Oh, that's the mod manager link. I was like, the link for what? The mod manager. Pink towel. At a reasonably normal height to me, at least. Everyone else likes to give me shit for it. Yes, if you have any questions, just let us know. Obviously, we're more than willing to help. I would put the cuter one, but then she's gonna get naked all the time. Not like I'm playing in here, but still. It would be a hassle for anyone who did. Hi, Star. What'd you get today? You got Daisy. Cutie pie. Also, yes, my cat just screamed. Bear says hello. But yeah, I'm guessing Bear's saying hi to your cat. Manager in the same folder as my mouse floor in the sensor. No, it does not have to be in that folder. Mine's just on my desktop. Are you doing a Barbie build? I am not. So the one I did with the floor plan is all pink. This one, I built a second home, and it's twin sisters in townhomes. So this is going to be a candy shop in a studio apartment, and this is going to be a garden shop in a studio apartment. So, I mean, it's giving Wicked. They're not specifically spellcasters or anything, but it is giving Wicked. I've been back in my pink era, so everyone just has to deal with that. Not like I ever left it, it's more I'm just back in it build-wise. I had the same idea. Yeah, you both came in here and were like, oh, is it Wicked? I was like, not specifically. It could be. They're great shells if you want to go in and make them Wicked. Thank you. All I did was I washed my hair this morning. Oh my god, gapey. My sound alerts were sounding cursed, so I shut them off, but I will do it for you. I will make the gape noises for you. Pink bed. All of us say that. Haha, thanks. I showered, literally all of us. Everyone's like, your hair looks nice. I'm like, thanks, I washed it. I'm really crushing it today. I washed my hair. I don't mind this one. See, I'm not like trying to make her gay, but also the lesbian bed's really pretty. I don't want to block the sunlight coming in. I know, I love the new bed too. really cute. I love the default swatch on it too, which is not often the case. If the shoe fits your Cinderella, let her be gay. Let her be gay. What do girls want? To be gay. It's all a girl wants, all a girl needs is to be gay. Yes, mod manager is main thing. Oh, right. Sorry, you've also started your rabbit hole of CC. So Sims 4 mod manager. It will... Sure, just go away. Go away. It will show you all of your CC. And including pictures of them. And if you want to go in and like delete certain items, you can, or move them to different folders instead of having to go like into your mods folder and finding them and like moving them around, especially because you click this and you're like, what the fuck does any of this look like? Like how, like what does that, like how does that work? So my mods folder is like incredibly organized by everything that they are. So when I go into mine, I have so much I need to delete. Yeah. And so you go into here, I don't know, it yells at me about that a lot, but then let's say I want to go to my accessories. It'll show me all of my things, and then you can just delete, or like, if I want to move it, I can move it to different folders, so it's very handy. I know what I'm doing later. Star's like, got my Friday night plans. Organizing all of my CC. Oh, I like that. It ties in the blanket. I love organizing. Same. Like I always say, there's a big difference between like being clean and being organized. Like I don't necessarily like deep clean my house often. Like I wouldn't consider myself incredibly clean. Like I'm not anal about cleaning or anything, but I am very anal about organization, everything having a place. Like the blankets are always folded on my couch. The pillows always look good if I'm not sitting there. Everything has a spot, like down to literally everything. Down to like my chapsticks, so I never lose them. But I'm not like vacuuming multiple times a week and like freaking out if there's crumbs on my counter for like an hour. Like I'm not, you know, like I'm not doing that. But if you do just like leave a cabinet open, yeah, I'm gonna hate you. My dad used to be the worst. He would leave the pantry door like slightly cracked because he wouldn't fully shut it. He would just like let it swing. And every time I walked by, I'd close it. My whole life. Every time I walked by, it was just me closing the pantry. So everyone knew when I was coming into the kitchen because they just heard me go to the pantry door. He wants me constantly, and I'm like, I love you, but you're exhausting. Yeah, I can't imagine doing that. Like, it would be appealing in a partner because I'm not the one doing it. But I'd be like, please understand that you need to do this when I'm busy or not in the room or literally anywhere else, because no, I'm not constantly gonna like adjust for your cleaning. I'm just not. Yeah, like I would never say I'm dirty. Like my mom's never visited me and been like ashamed of how I live. But I am not a constantly cleaning type. But everything does have a place, and I would say I'm a very organized person. But like I'm not gonna freak out at small things. But then he wants my help, which is fair because I should, but like I want to clean when I want to do it. Because if I feel like it's expected of me, then I'm like, well, I was going to, but you told me to, so now I can't. Literally, it's like, look, my ADHD had some coffee today and I was ready to scrub the baseboards. But then you asked me to grab the vacuum and now I don't want to do anything. Uh-oh. But like when that ADHD hits or like that like manic stuff hits, especially in like season changes, like I know it's gonna hit me tomorrow because it's going to be 80 degrees and sunny here. And I'm going to be like, balcony doors open, every window open, we're cleaning, it's gonna smell like lemon. Like, I know that's gonna be me tomorrow. Like, I am mentally prepared for that to happen. Luke won't clean unless I'm cleaning or I ask him to. Ugh. Yeah, being told what to do, especially because I'm like, well, now you have an expectation of what you want. And I'm likely not going to meet it if you just say the basic of like, do this. Like, no, I need you to explicitly tell me what it is and how you want it done. Thank you. Otherwise, do it yourself. Don't know what to tell you there. Otherwise, do it yourself. Doors and windows open, music blast, and clean smells. Yeah, I'll probably have a podcast in my ears. I'll light like a lemon candle. Everything's gonna smell so like everything's gonna get clean tomorrow. I just know it's gonna hit me. I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna be like, this season has shifted, and I'm gonna like go feral. Because the second it gets nice, I'm cleaning. I'm deep cleaning. Windows are always open. Like, the heat and AC haven't been on in my house in like 3 weeks at this point. That sounds both satisfying and also so exhausting. That's why I only do it when I get bursts of energy. So that's also why I have like really deep cleans usually before or around Christmas, because the first snowfall also makes me want to clean a lot. I don't know why, but it does. And then like spring and summer vibes always make me so clean. I did some ADH clean the other day. I cleaned out underneath the kitchen sink and organized it, but I know there's leftovers on the dining room table, so I don't know what to do with that. Yeah. Like, I already started pre-washing bedding today because I know I'm gonna be like wanting to clean tomorrow. And that comes from my mom because like she would expect me to help her and I wouldn't know because of social cues. And then she would be like, are you gonna help me or just sit there? And I'm like, I could help if you want to, but you never asked. So then I start helping and she's like, no, not like that, just forget it. And you're like, okay, I tried. Like, you can't say I didn't try though. Like, thanks, Mom. My mom's only ever done the like, are you gonna help thing once when she was cleaning me and my brother's bathroom when I was in high school. And she was like, do you see me on my hands and knees cleaning your shower? And I was like, we didn't ask you to do that. You just didn't like the standard at which we kept our bathroom as teenagers. So my brain immediately just halts when someone expects something. Yeah, like, I'll just look at you and be like, what? Wait, you need... Like, can I be of assistance? I don't know what you're expecting of me right now. We need more plants. Yeah, I saw the cutest little DIY project today on Instagram that had to do with plants, and now I want to do it. Oh, she can have the one with a smiley face on it, because that's cute. Pink, 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 pink. Does she want a gnome? She could have a gnome, like, in honor of her gardening sister. Maybe he sits out here. Can I help you? She officially has a grip on me. You've had it for like 3 minutes. You're like, this is my life now. Ooh, what, Drew? What the project, what the DIY was? It was making bead plants. So like if I look up like a bead plant. Like these. Those are, well, I know, right? And I'm like, they wouldn't be hard. You just get like a plant, you stick like foam in it, cover it with moss or paint it, and then it's just like beaded bracelets that you just don't finish the ends on. You just leave the hook part out, and you obviously that one's more complicated. But like, it would be a safe way for me to have like a little pothos or something, or pothos vibe with my cat. Oh my god, I want to do that. I know, right? I want to do that. I've been sitting too much. The only time I don't really sit is when I'm eating, which is probably so reverse of most people, but I stand in my kitchen when I eat because I tend to eat while I cook, and I'll just stand there listening to a podcast and like eat because I'm like, I'll sit down and then I'll immediately have to get up to clean up this plate or bowl or whatever, so I'm just gonna stay here seated or like stay standing here. Because my counter also has one of those like elevated like lips. It's not really like a peninsula or anything, but it's like the counter and then like an elevated step behind it. So I'll usually just stand there because it's literally like at normal level. I don't like bend over. My grandma's beads, so I have like 30 craft boxes of beads. And they're like vintage. That's iconic. Oh, you could thrive. You could thrive. She could be a gamer girl. Also, yes, my cat is screaming at my feet. Sorry. Enjoy your book. Feast yourself and bye. Hi. Are you trying to climb up my pant leg? Hello. Hello. I see you. Here's some scratches. Yay, books! I love standing in the kitchen to eat. Same. I think it's the neurodivergence in me. I don't know. There's something about just like standing around in the kitchen that I enjoy. Bear. Yeah, Bear's here. Hi, Paper. I almost just read hi, Cozy, but back to you. Hi, Paper. This one's slightly higher. Sit in your cubbyhole. Like, why are you doing this? Why are you acting this way? Sit in your cubbyhole. Be a normal cat. He's like, I don't know what normal is, mother. Which is true, he doesn't. This cat's never known normal a day in his life. I have to give you treats. Hold on. I will give you them in a second, okay? If you can behave for that long. I want to make sure the garden is well lit. It's lit. I'm sorry. I did not have to say that. No, we didn't see pink. Okay. One of my cats is demanding right now, but he gets it done. You're like, I'm in a deep dive, cat. 2. 4. And I accidentally grabbed 3. So there's 7 treats for you. You'll get them when stream is done. Okay. Don't look at me like that. I feel like I cannot manage my life right now. Too busy managing my mods. Okay, there's her little studio apartment. 1 studio apartment done. Now I get to do the candy shop. What do you mean? It took me an hour to do that. What do you mean I built so fast? Oh, you can hear him. Yeah, that's Bear. Bear, you saying hi to the people? Yeah. He has a very baby meow. Can't lie. His meow's very baby. Baby, I love you. Yeah, there's cute baby meows, but he makes himself heard. Right? Yeah. I know you haven't really had lap time today, but also I think there was a total of maybe 2 hours yesterday where you weren't on top of me. So I think I'm allowed to have my space today. I think I've earned that. I think I've earned the peace. He's like, no, this is a new day. I need new lap. No. What's funny is he could sit on my lap up here. He just doesn't. I've never stopped him. I feel like they're just supposed to go like here. I mean, these bathrooms didn't have to be this large, but here we are. With giant bathrooms. Another one that cats is giving me the death glare. Yeah, I currently only have him, which is also why he's so needy. He wasn't this bad when he had a brother. Still needy, just not this bad. Tommy's like that. She was cute and snuggly today. Like in your face snuggly, or like just flopping around wanting pets? Because your cats don't really like do lap snuggles like Bear does. Like when Bear wants to snuggle, I quite literally can't function. Like he's in your business. Check Discord. Displeased. Displeased. Is this... Her feet are so small. Her feet are so small. Is she the one that wants dinner? I'm assuming yes, because you haven't provided. That's Rory. Does she roar a lot, or is that just her name? Oh, and then I'm guessing it's this one that wants dinner. She turns 3 this year. Bear turns 5 next week. He's getting old. We're big Gilmore Girls fans. Ah, that makes sense. I've never seen Gilmore Girls, shockingly, even though it's set in New England. Where's the hand soap I want? This one. Its default swatch is blue. Didn't know that. I want it in pink, though. No, I have not watched it. At this point, I feel like it's so outdated that I wouldn't like it. I'm very picky about old shows. If they don't hold nostalgia for me, they tend to just be cringy. Like, what's that one that everyone loves? Not One Tree... Is it One Tree Hill? I don't know. I tried to watch whatever that show is too, and I just could not. It was super cringy. Could not get behind it. Cute, functional. All they need to be. It is cat time, aka dinner time for the cats. My cat does not eat on a schedule. He eats when he wants to eat. The food's just out. I can't be held to his standards and rules. Okay. Bathrooms. I don't want to be like over the top. Because in my head, this character is over the top. I want Odd May Fear so bad. Mine just has dry food out at all times. Which I know a lot of cats would just like gorge themselves on food if people put their food out like that, but Bear's fine. He's a good little boy. A little chaotic, but overall a good boy. Hi, Hannah. Look, my Nan. You got a Holland rabbit. Oh, and thank you for the appreciation. I appreciate you too. Let's go to show all. I want like that. I don't even know what it's called. The display case. What display case is called? I also need this. So I can. No. Well, I need a counter first. Okay. Fair enough, game. Fair enough. Not this one. Wasn't there a different new? Yes, she's Erica's discovered CC today. There was a different new display case. It's not just this one. Like, wasn't there a cute like candy shop kind of vibe one? Blind. But not in this pack. Oh, it was the early access stuff, that's why. It's absolutely chaos, I'm so excited. Yeah, she's learning a lot today. Okay, so where's the other one? This one. It's okay. It's okay if it's not super cute. I'll make it super cute. And then... So just spandrel this off for it to be a room. Entirely different game when you mod it. It is. In good ways, but yeah, it's literally a completely different game. Double door. Pink. Or just, I mean, I could just do a normal door. I just thought it would be more fun. Oh, that looks like it has sugar stain, like sugar glass in it. I'm in love. Watching people like discover mods and like the worlds of custom content and stuff is actually so fun. So is watching people discover the world of Sims in general. I quite enjoy watching people discover Sims. Not that color. What was the mod you used last night? What was she doing? In case she's not here to answer. Oh god, was it like Wicked Whims? I like how the second she said the ha 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 ha, I knew what it was. Love that for me. Love that I just knew. I mean, I can't really fit a burglar alarm up here, so like, does it really matter? I can go over there, I guess. Or did you use Wonderful Whims? Were you behaved? Or do you use, like streamer friendly Wicked Whims? Does she mean the pregnancy one? Yeah, you have to be specific. Did you mean the pregnancy one? So that's very different than Wicked Whims. That's relationship and pregnancy overhaul. Yeah, very different than Wicked Whims, if that's what you meant. Really funny if you accidentally download Wicked Whims, though, and you're like, this isn't what I was looking for. We just have a casual, like, hit list in the candy store. Just a casual hit list. Yeah, if you use Wicked Whims, just make sure there's no children around and you're not streaming it. Other than that, have fun. Use it to your heart's content. With Wicked Whims, there's also... I'm gonna sound like a freak for knowing this. There's an entire subsect of creators who create animations for Wicked Whims that you can download and like really amp up your gameplay. And that do like toy mods and dungeon mods and stuff like that, if you catch my drift. And like with it, you can also like have strippers. Hi, Mouse. How are you doing? Hi, Steven. Oh, Steffi. Oh my god, coming in with your cursed buff brain. You got a Malayan tiger. We'll put, do I want on that wall or this wall? I think this wall. Brown bear. Bears are my favorite. I love bears. Bears and otters. Which would probably be like, well, no, duh, your cat's name is Bear. I didn't name him that. Fate named him that. The fate of the shelter. If I'll ever stream it. Sounds like fun, though. Streaming, it's a lot of work. It is funny. You build friends and community. But it can be tiring. For sure. For sure, for shizzle. Is that? Yeah, those colors are fine, I guess. I'll also do a bunch of tables out here. Actually, no, I want the ones out here to have awnings. How do I own? I might start streaming. I do recommend. Like, if it's something you've been interested in and want to try, then by all means, go for it. Just be aware that it's more than just turning on a camera and playing a game, though. I feel like a lot of people don't realize that part and then get overwhelmed or burnt out. I'd have to get a much better computer. I started gaming from my laptop. Fun fact. Or started streaming from my laptop. I didn't have my nice computer at that time. My nice computer is a very new addition to my life. And she started because I inspired her! That's so cute. You know, I will always support if that is something you want to try out, then go for it. Try it. But definitely be aware that there's more to it than just turning on a camera and hoping for the best. I mean, you don't have to necessarily prepare for 2 years like Hannah did. But if that's what your anxiety needs, then do it. I have you and all the other crazy people to ask all the questions. True. Okay, I need some layered rugs. Some layered pink rugs would make me happy. I also could throw confetti all over the floor. No one ever said I couldn't. Let's see, there's a cookie rug. This guy. There's this one. There's, oh, I like this one. Maybe that's a shrinky. The cookie one can go back in the candy section. Okay. layer rugs in real life, but I do like how they look in this game. But I never think to do it in real life. Why? Oh, don't know. Wrong way. Cute. No, it's candy. So all the they'll make it here and then it'll all go in. Then this can be employees only. And this is like shop. And this is residential. Makes more sense with the tables. Yeah. It's a candy shop. It's so sapphic and I love it. Thanks. I love that that's just my vibe. You sitting here like, oh, it's just my vibe. You just stop and actually go play. It's never enough. That was literally my advice to you, was when you think you've downloaded enough, keep going. Because you're going to open your game and then be like, oh, that actually wasn't that much. Because it's not. It's never enough. God. Can these hang from the spandrels? Like, if I do this, and I turn... Let me think about this, hold on. Do that, but then do... I don't want it all the way though. Do that. Okay. Why are women so hot? Fucking hot. Yeah, fair. Yeah, I am also like, I'm ace, but women. Gay. Sears candles above each table. Above each table? No, you said high school years. I don't know why I just went to businesses. But yeah, tits and ass. That's why women are so hot. It's great. I love it. What about the high school year? Oh, chandeliers. I heard it as candles. Or not heard it, read it as candles, and I was like, I'm quite confused on what you're talking about. And do we want them to be that color? Ooh, I like these ones. They're like candy colored. The rug layering is everything. I know, right? Don't you just want to like cozy up in here? I don't need an obnoxious amount of lights. I'll probably get rid of these ones. Yeah, it is still plenty bright in here. They're like bubblegum chandeliers. They are kind of like bubblegum chandeliers. They are very bubblegummy. Isn't there an ombre one of these? In the pink? Did I make that up? Yeah, there it is. Found it. What's the second swatch? It is the light pink one. But it's kind of like, it goes light pink to white instead of like the tan to coral, which matches the door. This wall is too plain. Where's my gay flag? The new gay flag. We can put a bunch of these because we're inclusive. Gay. You're too plain. Don't you love how I saw this and I was like, it's too plain? All because of one wall. It's too plain. It's plain in here. I should bring us, before I upload this, I should bring a sim in here to like make candy and fill all of those. You when I'm starting up my game. I didn't do anything. I didn't do that. Also, guys, my nails match the builds. Can we tell what my favorite color is? But you'd never be able to guess. Like all your money, you'd never be able to guess my favorite color. Do I want this stuff here? I like how open it makes it. So let's move these. I still want these. I just don't know where. They go on the bathroom wall. Solution. You use your nails? Yeah. My nails, I mean, these are my natural, like, length and everything. Like, length and shape, but they were looking rough. And I don't want to be going to interviews or anything with, like, undone nails. I want to look like a professional. Even though I'm not one. You know, gotta fake it till you make it. Yours need to be filled? Oh, do you have them, like, professionally done? Oh, you do it. Okay. I was like, dang, I didn't know you were, like, fancy girl getting her nails did. That is something that, like, if I had disposable income, I would totally have my nails, like, professionally done all of the time. Because I actually really like getting manicures, and I love having my nails done. I used to love getting manicures, unfortunately, I'm to most of the moisturizers these. Yeah, that makes sense. It's unfortunate, but it makes sense. Where's the other... Oh god. I hate when I click show all before I click the pack. My game just kind of goes like... And I'm always like, whoops. Go on the thing. My goodness. Come here. Get one of those nail sets. I have one of those. I don't use it very often. Mostly because it doesn't stay on my nails as long as I'd like it to. I find that regular, just like Essie nail polish stays better. So one that has like a leaf. I mean, that's a leaf, but it looks more like a cleaning service than a... That one. I like that one better. I have a friend who creates like acrylic press-on nails. Ooh. Love that. I think that's the candy shop. I'll have a sim come in here and like make candy and stuff, but... Well, now the bathrooms feel really plain. I don't really know what to do about that. But the bathrooms now feel very plain. I got some for her for Christmas and look, the little Debbie's Christmas tree cakes. That's so cute. Is it like you order like a custom set from her, or does she like sell them? The painted lotus. I'll have to try to remember that. And if not, I'll just bug you for it again. I love press-on nails. They're so good for like events. Because they look like you got your nails professionally done, but I ain't paying for that for like my friend's wedding. No. Like, love you bitches, but I'm not paying for a full manicure for your wedding. Just not. This Azure Knobber stuff is amazing. Plus they're reusable. I love a reusable nail. I always do my best to like pop mine off in a way that I can re-glue them on, even if I have to like file them a little, but like there's no reason why those can't be reused if you like are good with them. It's just a matter of being good to them. I want the darker one. That's gigantic and not what I needed. I love a fake nail. There's some. Thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. You find a pick and post in your Discord. Do it. Do it. I dare you. Double dog dare you. I like these ones the best, color-wise. Definitely want some of them. And then these look like gumdrops. Yeah. Come here. Oh, I should do that. Hold on. I haven't saved this whole time. So I probably should. It's been almost 2 hours. I might only finish one today, and then maybe tomorrow before game night we do the other one. Because I wasn't planning on streaming super long tonight. And to do my nails. Yeah, I have one of those too. Hit or miss on how they stay on your nails, I've come to realize. Even when I do all the proper prep. However, they stay on my toes forever. Put one there. Oh, that's clipping into the stairs. Sapphic house with phallic flowers. Yeah. Guys, it's just all of me in a house. Why? Because gay. We love the gays. Remember when my grandma said that one time? She was like, we love the gay. She was like, I'm okay with the gays. I'm like, well, that's good to know. Because like she said to me and I was like, and if you weren't, like, what would we do here? Like, we love the gays, theys. Not really he's, but the she's. I'm selective about the he's I like. The he-haws. The he's, the ye's, and the haws. Wrong button. He's your okay on a good day, yeah. On a good day and the selective ones that I associate with. Like most, I would say like 90% of the days my brother is okay. But just like random ones you meet on the street or dating apps, don't recommend. At least I haven't found one I would recommend. Doesn't mean they don't exist, just means I haven't found them. I feel so blessed to have found my husband when I did. You are lucky. However, I also don't really care for romance or like dating, so it also plays into the fact of I haven't even bothered to find good people on dating apps because I don't really spend time on them. Could this be any more pink? The answer is yes, it probably could be. Some more wildflowers. Maybe some orange ones to go with the lesbian flag. you know, some variety. Floral variety. You haven't listened to enough smut, because I don't like smut. I am not a romantic or sexual being. Smut does not appeal to me. If it appeals to you, by all means, like, that's your thing, go for it. Just does not appeal to me. I guess that's fair. Yeah, like, I have been, not by choice or, like, on purpose, but I've been celibate for, like, 4 years this fall. And I haven't been in a relationship or even gone on a date in, like, over 2 years. Mostly by choice. Because I just don't crave human companionship like that. I have my friends and I love them. And I have myself. And that's all I need. Does this come in pink? It does, but the greens kind of throws off the entire thing. And your kitties. Well, my singular kitty, who is actually... You watching? I bestow upon you a bear. You snuggly in your indent? He's so small. Hi. Drew, say hi, it's Bear. He's so small, he's all curled up. Such a baby. Such a baby boy. But yeah, he's sitting there watching me over my shoulder. He does that a lot lately. He sits there or he sits on the couch end table that's right next to me. He's always by my side. Not allowed to be alone. It's like, oh, would you like to never be alone in your life? Can I present to you a bear? Do recommend. How do you get one? From a shelter by accident. So that's how I got mine. There was no plan. I just got him. And I didn't think I was going to get him. He's an accident. How you got him by accident? Because I wasn't planning on applying for a cat at all. It was literally, I got him within the first month that I moved out on my own. So when I moved out, I took Bubba with me. And then my mom had just Ollie, who was 2 and very much needed a friend. So then she started looking at shelters and she started sending me photos of this litter that Bear was in called the Beef Muffins. And it was Fritter, Bear, and Strudel. Well, Bear Claw, technically is his name, and Strudel. And my mom fell in love with Bear and Fritter, and I fell in love with Bear. And I was like, I've never applied for a cat. My references are my mother and my friend. I've never applied for a cat, nothing. Within an hour of me applying, I did not expect to get him, like whatsoever. And within an hour of me applying, they called me and were like, can you come get him today? And I was like, on one condition. And they're like, what? Because I was his only applicant. So like I had cards to play. I was like, if my mom, who applied for Fritter, gets approved for Fritter. And Fritter had like 100 applicants because he's like a gray tabby with these bright blue eyes. He's super cute. But I was the only one who applied for Bear. It was like mid-September. He's all black. He has thumbs. He kind of freaks people out. But I thought he was so cute with his little face, which he still has his same little face. And also his name from the shelter was Bear Claw, and I love bears. And also all my pets have to have a B name. That's a whole different thing. But they were like, okay, we'll see what we can do. We'll call you back. Literally before they closed that night, they had called both me and my mom, and they're like, can you come get them tomorrow? We'll even give you like one for free. We're like, yeah, we'll be there tomorrow. Be there tomorrow afternoon. And on the way to pick him up, I bought like a disposable litter box and kitten food because I had nothing for him. And then he came into my little like 700 square foot, one bed, one bath apartment. He lived in the bathroom for like 3 days before I could not take him scratching at the door anymore. And then him and baby met and became best friends. And the rest was history. And now he'll be 5 next Friday. He can be a whole hand. Well, my whole hand. His whole hand is 7. But my whole hand. He'll be my whole hand. So, we'll be having a birthday stream next week for him because he's the baby. He's the baby. Latched on baby. He accepted his fate. Yeah. Baby really did just have to accept his fate when Bear came into the picture, and I was kind of like, sorry. I was like, I didn't plan on this either, bud. I didn't expect us to have a raptor toddler cat in our home, but here we are. And he's been wild basically ever since. I don't know a lot of peace. I would not say peace is something I know very deeply with this cat. And his thing lately at night when we like snuggle up is because like I'll lay down to watch TV and he'll come up and like crawl up me, put his little arms like on my shoulder and like rest his little head here and then just be like laying on my body, but like in the nook of my arm. Because if my arm wasn't there, he'd fall off the bed. And he just kind of like purrs and snores right there, and I'm like, and that's his, yeah, that's what he does. And he just lays there like a little baby. And I usually like will put a blanket over him and he'll lay there for usually till I fall asleep, honestly. So it can be hours. All my cats I got off the street except for Iggy. We got him from a shelter. I've never gotten a street cat. Not opposed to it. If the cat distribution system wanted to give me a cat for free, I would be so happy right now to take it. I would have no qualms about that. Would love a free cat. Because money is really what's stopping me from getting a second cat right now. Because like my anxiety over the loss and like fear of it happening to Bear and all that is pretty much subsided. And he is pretty back to normal. So I'd feel okay bringing a new pet into here. 2 out of 3 of my cats are street cats. Street cat. Riff raff. But yeah. Did you little babies? Did you little guys? But yeah, I have a preference for male cats, and also my cats all need to have B names. Because my initials are BB, so then my cat's initials become BB, and it makes us a unit. Which is funny, because Bear's shelter name was Bear Claw Beef Muffin. So he was already a BB before I brought him in. Now he's a BBB. So. Yeah, it makes us one family unit. We share initials. Makes them more like my sons. So I'm very biased to cats with B names. Just like a little bit. See, every plant comes up when you do green because they all technically have green in them. But like, I guess it'll be yellow. You see, yellow is my best choice for an accent color around here. That's blue. I don't want that. Caitlin will be happy. There's yellow accent colors. Motor, Pit, Iggy, June, and Salem are my cats. My mom has Ollie and Fritter. I have Bear Claw, and I did have Bubba before he passed. Bubba's legal name was Baby, but I never called him that. He was Bubba. And so far, the cat I want from the shelter near me is still available. He has been for weeks. No one seems to want him, even though he's so fucking cute. So if I get a job and he's still there, he's coming home with me. He is. He's so cute. I love him. I love his little face. And he already has a bee name. So, like, he's meant to live in my home. I need to fill this with something. Yeah, I posted him in, he's in the pet tax, isn't he? Yeah, this cat, whoa, I just made it gigantic. He's super cute. His name is Blue. He's like 2 years old. He's apparently not good with dogs or kids, and they think he's okay with other cats because he doesn't get into fights, but he's been anxious at the shelter because of all the noise and like constant cat. And I'm like, I live in such a quiet home with no children, no dogs. And just Bear, who's Sweetie Bean. I think he would thrive. We're still saving up, right, for our trip or for the cat? Because both. Once I get a job, it'll be a lot easier. Ooh, did you share the nails? Those are so stinking cute. No, I haven't met him yet because I know that once I meet him, I'm going to want to bring him home. And I don't know how much it costs to adopt from them. But I know that it's not something that while unemployed, I can just like splurge on right now. So, oh my god, the alien cat. The alien cat is my favorite. Erica, your blind cat is my favorite because he just looks like no thoughts. No thoughts. Nothing behind his eyes. He's just alien. I love him. He's literally the alien emoji, but orange. He's so cute. I just want his face. Granted, I also like special cats and like animals. Like if an animal's missing a leg, I'm like, oh, I love you. Or like dogs who have wheels for back legs, I'm like, you're such a good boy. I'm a weirdo like that. That's very responsible of you. I try. I also know that my mom would yell at me. She'd be like, why did you get a cat? You don't even have a job. And I'd be like, well, because I wanted the cat. And she'd be like, okay, but like, you can't afford the cat. I'm like, true. You're right. But he needed a home. But that's why I can't go meet him. Because if I do, he's gonna have to come home. It's gonna be a whole problem. I can't bring it home yet. As much as I want to. Let's see, sweet baby. What are the trees in this world? Basic ass trees. Okay. Like these things. No, not those things. Are they those? A great YouTube channel that live cams a rescue with mostly special needs cats. Oh, send me that now. That is, oh, yes. I don't know why I love special needs animals so much. It's just, I think they're so stinking cute. I think all their unique qualities just make them adorable. I think they're just, oh, I love them. And my family always laughs at me because I'm always just like, oh. And they're like, good thing you got the cat with the thumbs then. I was like, he's not special. I mean, he's special, but he's not special, you know? Different. He's just unique. But my mom was like, wow, glad you got him instead. She knows that if I had learned he had thumbs and then I didn't get him, I would have been like, I'm sad now. Thank you. I'm officially sad because I didn't get the special cat. And what's the special needs are? Well, they are. I love them. Yeah, like one time I saw a corgi who had wheels on his back legs and I cried. Because corgis are my favorite, and then also he was unique and I cried. My family was like, you good? I was like, do I look good? Do I look okay? Like, silly question, next. There's a ducky on wheels that I have. There's a duck? How does that work? So like instead of waddling, he just wheels around. He doesn't know waddle. He only knows wheel. Whoever came up with wheelchairs for animals, I want them to know that I love them. And their mark on history has been amazing. It's kind of just like a support. Baby. Yeah, I love ducks, so. Thank you. Definitely have to go look at some disabled animals. So fun fact, I think the season's over for the fish door. And as I say that, I'm going to explain what it is. So in the Netherlands, there's this giant dam. Like, obviously dams can't be opened because that is the purpose of the dam, is to block water. But it's in this area where fish tend to swim upstream for mating season in springtime. So instead of like causing issues or like population and whatnot, there's this link. You can go to, I forget what it's called, but it basically stands for, it's fish doorbell in like German or Dutch. And there's a camera down there, and you can watch the live cam and see if a fish swims up to the dam that needs to be opened, and you can ring the doorbell, which buzzes the controller, and they open the door, and the fish keeps like going upstream. So when I would be up during like late at night gaming, I would watch fish doorbell. I can't lie. Like if I pull it up, fish doorbell. So like it loads, and if a fish swims up, you ring the doorbell for the harbor master. See, like 1,000 people are watching it right now. And these are like the fish that have been helped. And like the time that they were helped. And like these are like the common fish that you can see on the doorbell. And like it explains that every spring thousands of fish swim through the something, searching for a place upstream to lay their eggs. But the is often closed, the dam. So you can help the fish continue their journey. If you see a fish, press the doorbell. This alerts the lock operator to open the gate. And like these are the special species and like the right times of year. So it's like March through April. Oh, so yeah, probably it might still be going on. And like they're really active in dawn and dusk. There's so much information about the fish and like the whole thing. And like it's live time. Obviously their time, not mine. But I think it's so fascinating. Also, hi Ashley. Granted, I was also raised by a mother who watches animal live cams. Like she has these eagles that she has tracked on an animal live cam for 7 years, 8 years, because I was in high school when she started. It's actually almost 10 years, because yeah, she started in like 2013, so like 10 or 12 years. She's been watching these eagles every spring on their live cam. And then like there's one for pandas that are really fun. There's one for shelters, like we mentioned. Like it's just, I love live cams. It's like you get to, I recommend Alberta Sanctuary here. Are they the ones that have ducks? Are they the duck streamer? Because I have seen them. If they're the duck streamer. If they're not the duck streamer, then I don't know who they are. But I know that there's a like a Twitch live streamer who streams their ducks. Like that's their whole thing. But I'm doing good. How are you, Ash? Ashy smashy. They have a lot of different animals. See, I'm the weirdo who thinks like zoos are the equivalent of Disneyland. Like I love animals so much, it's gross. Like I've cried, like when I've been in a bad mood, my mom will take me to like a farm or a zoo and I'll just start crying over the happiness that I feel. I found an animal sanctuary in Texas that streams 24/7. It's a good use of time. It's a really good use of your time. No matter what your parents say, I think it's a great use of our time to watch baby animals on cameras. I don't care what anybody says. I think that's the best thing I could do with my time. Like, what else do you expect me to be doing? Please elaborate. My mom would be like looking for a job. I'd be like, yeah, I do that during normal work hours. I don't do that at like 11 p.m. That's when I watch baby animals and save fish from dams. There's a raccoon one I like to watch too. They took over a whole house. And sometimes skunks show up too, just vibing. I love that. Ugh, dreams. One of my friends, a raccoon, showed up on her porch like a week or two ago, and she gave it Captain Crunch because she didn't have anything else in her house for it. So she gave him Captain Crunch, but he loved it. I think he's been back like once since then. And I was like, well, yeah, you gave him Captain Crunch. Of course he's gonna come back. I was trying to see the name in case you didn't. You feed the animals by giving bits to the stream? Oh my god. I love it. But thank you for being so mindful, Mouse. However, when it comes to animals, I will always promote animals. I'm pro everything animal. I love animals. They're my favorite. The best cereal is the best cereal. I bought more of it this week. Because I did in fact eat all of mine. Is this the medium? No, this is the medium. I can't go too tall with it. Okay. If we can't tell, this is my Garden Sims house. This is the plant lover. Oh, my nose is so itchy. However, my eyes are mostly okay. I keep eye drops next to my desk now because freaking allergy season has me dead. Dead, dying, and deceased. I want something on this wall. I have no idea what. Gay. That's what, just gay. We have pink wreaths. I want a better pink wreath than that. That one's wintry. Shout over these new temporary question mark neighbors. They'll let their dogs out hours at a time and let their dogs bark their heads off nonstop. I think it's normally an Airbnb, but I'm over it. Oh my god, I would too. I would also be over it. Especially because I'd be like, are the dogs okay? Like, are the dogs supposed to be out this long? Do you take care of your dogs? A lot of follow-up questions. That's cute. Oh, I didn't even use these. I don't really have wall space. We'll put it over here. I don't know if Ashley's lurking or not. Are you ready for your recital tomorrow, Ashley? Oh, there she goes. She's driving home from work. Drive safe. No, because I also would like to take my dogs out, but theirs are now always out, and my dogs aren't super friendly, and their dogs aren't supposedly friendly either. Oh god. It's just like every issue. It's a Christmas wreath. This one feels very fall. Feels very autumnal. That was crazy. So that's just I typed that, but yes and no. So much fucking work. Yeah. I was talking about the sanctuaries, how I thought I got banned from Ashley's stream because the day after I told you I was gonna head over there for some calming sounds was the day that no matter what I did, no one could see me and I cried. Yeah, you definitely were never banned. As one of her mods, I can confirm you were never banned. 9 a.m. rehearsal, noon show, 6 p.m. show, and I got to be there from 8 to 10. I would simply perish. If I need to be at a job for, what was that, 14 hours or something? No thank you. And no thank you. I need this house to give plant vibes, like just everywhere. With no question that this house loves plants. You know, look, drive safe. Here I go to Sims with all my new CC. Good luck. We won't hear from you for the next, like, 5 to 7 business days. Expect to not hear from Erica until game night tomorrow night, basically. Then she'll pop in and be like, hello. Like she lives. Your PC's coming tomorrow? I thought it was Tuesday. Dang, that was so fast. I'm so excited for game night. I miss you all. Yeah, we do it every week. Because we all miss each other too much. It's kind of gross of us. I don't know how the Simmer group only does it like once a month. Because I'm like, no, I miss my friend. I miss my friends. I miss you all. Okay. Your mom got a notif? Ooh. Is she the one who told you? Did your mom tell you that it's coming soon? Is that why you think she got the notification? I was looking at gaming computers for giggles and shards, and they're so expensive. Yeah. My old gaming laptop that I still have but don't use anymore was, when I got it 4 years ago, it was over $2 grand. I have no idea the cost of the computer I currently play on because my brother built it for me, but I know it can't be cheap. Work until like 9:30 to 10 my time tomorrow, which is 11:30 to 12 your time. No. That's unfortunate. I mean, Ashley will also be missing game night. So you're not alone, I guess, in that, but still. Why is Ash missing it? Because she'll be at the recital until like 10 p.m. And after working for 14 hours, she's like, I probably won't want to get on when I get home. Don't bring it up, I'm sad. And she's like, by the time I come back, you guys will have mastered a new game and I'm screwed. I'm like, we won't master anything, I promise. We're not that good. I'm having withdrawals. Yeah, it's been, what, 3 weeks now? Real letdown. Oh, speaking of Ashley, I need to watch your VOD from the other day because I missed the first part of The New Life is Strange. So I gotta go back and watch that. Actually, we can play together just us. Yeah, just the two of you playing Duck Duck Goose or Goose Goose, whatever the hell it's called. And being like, oh, I wonder who the killer is. Like, yeah, guys, I wonder. We're Chloe now and we're so gay. Oh, I will love that. I do adore how gay Chloe is. It's good times, good vibes. Hide and seek. Where I find you. Hide and seek actually is so fun. We've done it a few times. Guys, my best friend got married yesterday. Look at them. She married her my best friend married her best friend yesterday. Bam. She got married yesterday. They were down in Charleston. Because that's where they went on their first vacation together like 3 years ago. Yeah, on a Thursday. Because one, it was cheap to do it that way. But two, she's on spring break. So the day of the week didn't really matter. He took off the whole week. She is on spring break. And the only people that were invited was her sister, his brother. They're both sets of their parents. And then they each invited one friend. And they had like a very small destination kind of ceremony because it was cheaper than having a big thing up here. And then they'll be having a party up here in August for like everybody. So, because they paid for everything themselves and it was a lot more affordable for them to do it that way. I haven't thought about spring break in forever. Yeah, the only reason I know when it happens is because of her and her school schedule. Yeah, they said he did it. Tis what they did. I'm such my iPad. It's okay. We won't be on much longer. I just want to finish this garden. And then I'm going to do the inside of this place tomorrow. It's going to be a clutter city, so it's going to take me a while. It won't take me a minute tomorrow. So many spaces for growing. Maybe like a bench. That'd be cute. Just like a little wrought iron bench. Oh, and also fun fact for anybody who likes Disney Dreamlight, next Wednesday is their newest update. And it will be the Alice in Wonderland update. But for anybody who likes that game, that update's coming next week. With a lot of things, including like a way to dismantle stuff you've previously made and get like supplies back. I can't think of the word. The Cheshire Cat, Alice. They mentioned some other. Oh, there's gonna be more slots on surfaces so you can like better decorate tables and stuff. That kind of stuff. No, the storybook update isn't until summer. So that is not anytime soon. What and what all at the same time. Yeah, through befriending the Cheshire Cat, you can unlock some like doohickey thing that will dismantle like previous projects that you have, and you can get your supplies back. It just costs some Dreamlight, they said. They didn't say how much, but I was like, I have like 500,000 Dreamlight. I'm pretty sure I can dismantle some things. Supposed to have, thank you. We'll be doing the inside. Oh, that was a big swipe. We will be doing the inside of this tomorrow because it's going to be a cluttered mess. But so far, I really like it. And then we're going to do any like final touches. Because I still want to like make this bubblegum droppy, so I might like bring a sim here and do like maybe like colored lights or I don't know. But I want to make this one more fun. So I'll probably have to bring a sim here and like make candy for the displays and change like lighting colors and all that. But in the meantime, we've been here for almost 3 hours. Oh, Ashley's home. That was such a weird noise I made. But yeah, you're home. You're home just in time. You're not going to randomly be on someone else's screen. But I don't know who we're going to raid. That will take me a second. But those are... I hate when I can't copy my own raid message. Like, what is wrong? What is wrong here? There we go. Those are raid messages. The one with the kitty cat is for our subbies, and the one with the millennial hand heart is for followers and lurkers and everybody else. I don't want to go. I just got here. It's okay. I'll be back tomorrow doing the exact same thing. We could go say hi to Jen. I never get to raid Jen. I never get to raid her. We could go say hi to Jen. She's introducing her first ever cast challenge, which is super fun, super exciting. So we're gonna go over there and say hi to her. Hi, hello, hey, what's up? I'll be back tomorrow around like 6:30 p.m. Eastern to finish this build, do the entire inside of the greenhouse, and then do all the final touches and like bring a sim here and do some crafting and cooking. But in the meantime, I love you all so much. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for giving me your time. It's your most valuable asset. Make sure you eat, you hydrate, you get a screen break, everything in between. But I love you. I hope you have the best rest of your night or time zone, wherever you are. I will see you all tomorrow. And if I don't, then I will see you all probably on like Monday night or Tuesday. But in the meantime, love you, miss you. We're going to go say hi to Jen. Maybe make her do a capybara dance. Who knows? But yeah. Bye.